being with somebody that's possessive in a relationship sometimes can be very dangerous. And sometimes it could just be jealousy, a lack of confidence problem. But most of the time, when you with somebody that's real possessive, it can be a bad ending. And see, some men think that when they got a woman that's saying, you better not fuck with nobody else, I do this to you, that's cute. They think that they done found the winner. She crazy. It's a red flag. Vice versa. Same thing for a woman. Some women are used to being with niggas that they can control by doing certain things, and they can watch the man get emotionally deranged. I done met some women that think if the man don't go crazy behind them doing something, that he don't even love them. They think that if the man don't go crazy, something is wrong with him, because they have adapted to being with an ignorant nigga that they can push buttons and control in any given moment. So regular sensibility is out the window. If the nigga ain't crazy, that ain't the nigga that ain't the nigga for them, basically. Now this story here is a case of a man being real possessive. Now I don't know what the reasons for. I don't know if this woman cheated in the past. I don't know if she's sucking the shit out of his ding-a-ling where he just like, damn, I don't know how to think no more. Because some people are like that. Some people can get sexualized in the bedroom so good till they lose their membrane. Normal thinking is out the window because they get so sexually satisfied till their mental is gone. Now, man charged with unlawful installation of a tracking device after his wife says he put a GPS on her car. Yeah, he put a GPS on her car to know where she was going. Now, it's either two things. He sprung like Donkey Kong. He crazy. He got a problem. He's not a confident man. Or the second thing, this woman done cheated before, done flirted before, and he done caught her, and he wants to know if it's going on again. He's insecure every time this woman is away from him because he's traumatized. Whatever the case may be, it's fucked up either way it go. Even if a person that cheated on you, that don't give you the right to put a tracking device on their motherfucking car or a tracking device on their phone. It shows you weak as a human being. Yeah, I'm here to tell it, and a lot of people gonna say, I can't control my emotions. You can. If you feel like a person is doing you wrong, you leave them alone and get the fuck away from them. Or either you stay with them and deal with it because you care about them. But you do not go digging and looking for shit, because it's only going to end up bad. You're going to end up doing something if you catch the person doing what you think they doing, which is a bad ending for you. So just avoid that shit. Now, when Latasha Simpson is behind the wheel of her Cadillac, she's in charge of her destination. But she recently learned someone else was aware of every mile those tires took. She said it's an uneasy feeling. It's like a violation. Derek Esther, her husband of nearly 2 years, is charged with an unlawful installation of a tracking device, a misdemeanor. He was arrested after Latasha discovered an Optimus 2.0 GPS tracking device attached to her vehicle. Now, she got to feel scared for her life to call the police. So, this is a sign that the man has been doing some violent things towards her. Because if it was a situation where he's never done nothing violent and he's just jealous, she wouldn't be so scared and terrified and call the police on him. Now, she says they initially purchased the equipment to track a slingshot they rented to customers as recently as last year. Just in case the person didn't bring it back, they knew exactly where to go and get it, she said. So that was the purpose of purchasing the tracker. Now, you can get a tracker pretty much anywhere on the web. I mean, it's easy. But a device, she says, was originally intended for her protection, was used to violate her privacy. The Harris County District Attorney's Office told ABC that they seeing a spike in cases being filed. Now see, I'm not doing all that. If I think you doing something foul towards me, I'm going to just leave you alone. Or I'm going to tell you, look, this is what I think. If you keep doing it, I'm going to have to leave you alone because I don't get down like that. And you let me know that you ain't really with me. You playing games. If I feel like I'm not going to even feel like I got to do a tracker. Putting a tracker on somebody's phone means you have a mental health problem. Putting a tracker on somebody's vehicle means you have a mental health problem. The only time that you should put a tracker on somebody's phone or vehicle is if they are aware, they know you're doing it, y'all agree to doing it because this is a person that you care about and they're going to an environment that's unknown, that might be potentially dangerous, and just in case something happened, you'll know where they was at. That's the only reason you put a tracker on somebody's shit. And listen to the key thing I said. You both know and agree. We don't put no tracking device on nobody's shit talking about, you got me fucked up, I'm going to see where you're going. You ain't going to do nothing but get yourself hurt or hurt the person that you tracking. Now, this is what the lady said. She said, if you will go to this extent to know where I'm at, just because I don't answer the phone when you want me to answer the phone, now I feel like I have to look over my back or check my car just to go to the store. Now she said still shaking, especially from the physical violence she said occurred when she confronted Derek about discovering the tracker. She said she's grateful that it didn't escalate more and shares this warning with others. And this is what she's telling y'all, ladies, pay attention. Listen to what the person is saying, because sooner or later, they're going to tell you what they're doing and what their intentions are. And if the situation is getting too violent or heated, get out, leave. Don't worry about the material stuff. It can all be replaced. But your life, you can only have one. Now, her husband is due in court next week. She's starting the process of separating and plans to file a restraining order. Now, she should be aiming for a divorce. But she's going for a separation. Now, like I said, she says that she don't answer her phone when he wanted to answer. Now, this is some real details about this story I'm going to tell you. Now, the man is wrong for doing this. But just by her letting me know that she's saying just because I don't answer the phone, you don't answer the phone. When you with somebody and you really with somebody, you answer the phone unless you're doing something that's important. She has an attitude like, I can be with somebody that expect me to be loyal to them and I don't have to answer the phone when you call. And I'm not saying, when you doing, stop everything you doing. But when you relate back to a person, you doing this, you doing that, and now I'm calling you back because I'm through, you're going to have a bond, you're going to have a relationship. But if every time a person call you, you never can answer the phone, and it always got to be an hour or two later, and you're not doing nothing important, you don't have a special type of lifestyle or a business or a profession that has you occupied like that, a person knows that something ain't right. You can say all the bullshit you want, but a motherfucker know. Now, that don't give a motherfucker right to track you, but I'm just saying. She got another motherfucking man that she fucking with. And this man know it, he just don't know who it is. And that's what he want to find out, which can be dangerous for this lady. So she did the right thing. But what she should have been did was been left the man and fuck with whoever she fucking with. The reason why she can't answer that phone all the goddamn time. You could never answer the phone. And look how she said it. Just because I don't answer the phone when you want me to answer the phone. If that's your husband, what you mean? When he want, she's obviously deliberately doing red flag signs to make the man get jealous. But you still wrong, nigga. You got to be a real man and let your balls hang. And tell that woman, since you don't want to answer the phone whenever I call, then I'm going to just move on, baby. And you enjoy your life and be happy. And go get you somebody. Or play the same game that she playing. But most of you niggas ain't got the heart. You can't go get you a woman and just let her do what she doing and do what you doing. If you really want to find out a motherfucker cheating, but you don't want to let them go until you 100% find out and you got strong signs, do exactly what they do to you and the truth will come out. I just gave you the game. If you stop answering your phone and she's really cheating, she's going to get bold and just going to come out with it because she's been planning on leaving you anyway. So since you bucketing, she going to be bold and reveal what she's been keeping secret. I just gave you the motherfucking game on how to catch a cheater. You don't even have to cheat. You can just play like you cheat. And it'll come out. Trust and believe. I met a motherfucker one time, beautiful, sexy. I mean, about 6'2", 6'3", standing up like a stallion. I knew she had good sex in the bedroom. She had her head on her shoulder. She was just wild. But she could have been for me. But you know what was the red flag? As soon as I met her, the first thing she said, as soon as we sat in the car next to me and started our journey, was, can you have kids? Can you do this? Can you do that? I said, oh, she already got it planned out. It was like she instantly was going to try to get me to put a baby into her. And I ain't even really got to see the core of her. Like I said, I knew she was wild. And just because she's sexy and a bad bitch don't mean that I'm finna exclude the wildness and just shoot nut in her and bring a baby in this world. She already had a baby by 2 or 3 different niggas that I knew. I don't want to be the 4th nigga. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no cool shit. Now, if I don't know niggas and she got babies by different niggas, then cool. I don't judge a woman's past, but I'm not the type of nigga to know a bunch of niggas and then want to go put a baby in her like the other niggas did. That's sucker shit. I do both shit. You know? I don't want to go behind you niggas and not know. Now, I don't mind going behind another man that I don't know. Because that's life. You always going behind somebody that done went before you when you meet somebody new. But you don't go behind somebody, a bunch of people that you knew, and then fuck with it. You're getting the leftovers, and you know you're getting the leftovers. At least if I'm getting the leftovers, make me think I'm getting the freshness. You just tune into another episode of Legend is Coming, and in your motherfucking stomach. Do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day, Nickel.